And hello and welcome to another Epic Heroes X Hero live streams. So for this one we have a number of things to actually look at, and hopefully it will be fun. The fun direction that Epic Heroes has to offer when it comes to new additions. Okay, so for today we'll be looking at Wish, Summon, Secret Wheel as events. We'll also be looking at the new additions in the game. We're just gonna wait for a couple of minutes before starting and then start at 10 sharp. So, I'll be right back.
the light arrives. Darkness dissipated where the light arrives. Silver flash! Peace is as precious as moon.
Rockfall! My boss, cast the...
Kneel before me, or die.
Double kill.
Darkness dissipated where the light arrives.
Feel the power of the rhythm.
Photon interfere. Swift shadow.
Double kill.
Pay for your app. Darkness dissipated where the light arrives.
Let's see if we can try to capture that my knights, my lord. By the way, guys, why didn't anyone say that the audio is not... You cannot hear the audio? Come on, guys. Ugh. Anyway, don't know. Should we go over all the different directions again? Okay, so my knight, my lord. My knight, my lord is very simple in its direction. It's a new addition in the game that allows you to capture knights for you to gain money from behind them. You can also be subjected in having a lord on top of you. On top of you means that the more advanced you are in X-War, the more he gains from AFK money just by having you as one of his knights. You enjoy silence. I'm very sure everyone has a different direction of the enjoyment when it comes to that. Okay. So anyway, the my knight, my lord is... No. That was by mistake. I increased it, but then it decreased on its own. It's okay. So the direction is you have the availability of adding 4 knights. Okay. You can click on recruit knights. By recruiting a knight, it gives you that money, that amount. See, upon successful recruitment, obtain up to 232k gold daily. The gold that we're talking about is this one, the gold coins. So it's a new direction to help you to gain money easier by subjecting them to slavery and you being subjected to having a lord over you. Really? Sure. Anyway, territory records shows the battles of win and lose. Pretty much your knights can be stolen from you by other players. Battle status shows when your knights have been taken and what exactly happened in the latest battle statuses. We can see here the new kid in town, recruitment successful, by who and which lord is owning him currently. I'm just gonna use the terminology owning. And you can just buy again the energy you're gonna be using in battle, and 10 energy costs 50 blue ones. By having 10 energy, you can do 1 battle, and if you win that battle, that knight becomes yours. Of course, I don't want to keep playing around in the lineup, so we'll just go with recruitment unsuccessful and just find one of the recruitment successful to show it. Recruitment successful. Once you've defeated one of the players, he'll be added here below as your knights, and you have a maximum of 10 knights. We don't even have enough energy anyway. Anyway, your knights, you can click on them and dismiss. Pretty much you'll be throwing that knight. You don't want him on your team. Aside from that, you can always challenge your lord, and if you win, probably he'll become your knight and you will become his lord. I lost knight my stats a couple of times just holding a lot of... that's the issue. People are trying to go for the knights with the most advanced X-War stages. If you click on the portrait, you can see X-War 36. Okay, so X-War 36 is given 232k K per day. Now on the opposite side, X-War 3825 is given a higher yield. Okay, so as soon as a player finds one of those knights that gives him a high amount of gold because he's advanced in X-War, right, he will go for that player. But the issue is he needs to defeat that player, and it's only in your server. It doesn't go outside your server. They made that clear. So let's assume that we're gonna go for him, for instance, as a player. You need to defeat him in battle and click on recruit, win the battle, and then he'll be recruited. And then, of course, everyone will try to take him because of the high yield. In any case, if you don't find a weaker player, you can always go for a player like this. Oh my god, Union. So, oh my god, Union, no one will want him. It's easy to take him. And he'll just remain for the 120 hours, giving you free gold. If you're not strong enough to take one of the big boys, the strong boys, 64 million, 65 million, and subjected to slavery by the 124 million, as you can see, of the Foreshadow Union. So it's simple, and at the same time you can set up your defense if you like, if you don't want to get beaten, because they will come and challenge you to take your knights, or challenge the knight himself, I believe. So setting up the defense is important because you don't want to become a slave, one of the knights. So 2 points. If they want to steal one of your knights, they will have to defeat the knight. If they want to make you a knight, they will have to defeat you with the defense here. Other than this, there isn't anything much about it, actually, other than that. At the beginning, when you're just doing it for the first time, it gives you blue diamonds, 50, 50, and then 100 for unlocking the slots and winning. Other than that, it's just money, money, money. So yeah, that would be the direction when it comes to My Knight, My Lord, new edition for the game. And before we go into sharing codes, it's time for sharing codes, get ready. Let's have a look at the Evil Drake Mountain, which I shared a video about it yesterday. So the Evil Drake Mountain is very simple. You have the infrared lasers that just push you in the direction of the laser until an obstacle stops you in its way. It's very simple in the idea itself. Complex in you need to have a good eye and try it multiple times. And it's a direction of we want to make it difficult. We want to make players think. Stuff like that. Okay, so after you've reached this stage in it, you would just and then go up again. And then carry on in your exploring direction. Get on top in front of the laser, be thrown again and again until you've reached here. Beat again the tower. I'll just show a specific part and then we'll end at that, the lovely experience of watching it. Let's use this and then go to the other side and then go here, here, here. Defeat this tower. Heal a little after the battle. Touch this infrared laser, throw us all the way and then get thrown like that. Whee! Look at that. And then it's time to actually show one of the things that can be done with those lasers. Do you see these red looking blocks that are very nice? We're going to be using this laser to actually push us across there, pretty much. So for us to do that, there cannot be any red blocks in that area. So that is one thing we need to do. Okay, so what we're going to do at this stage is throw ourselves back and forth again, go down, 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 carry on in this lovely way, and then go up. Whee! And then ignore all of that and everything I just said and go even more up. Okay, so the lasers, the infrared, are a little annoying. That's why you should really watch the video that shows you how to do it. It takes a little bit of concentration. The most important thing is get all the rewards and then don't bother yourself with trying to resolve it or solve it in the first place or understanding it. And yeah, if a laser is touching you and there's a block behind you, you can just move freely as if it's nothing. That's one important factor that really helps, and lasers can push you to the other complete side without you doing anything. Whee! And you're gonna be needing to do that move almost 3 or 4 times depending on opposite side's laser or infrared. Whee! And then another whee! 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 Yep. As you can see, it's very beautiful. It will not stop until you actually hit something that stops you in the way. And then finally you got to here, which means you have missed many different things across the game by coming so early here. And now you can enter here, defeat some of them, of the enemy towers in this area. And I guess you kind of get part of the concept. There isn't that much remaining on the map except one far away here and another one here. Yeah. Okay. So do watch that video, it does help. Okay, let's start by showing the codes and wish for the best for everyone. Oh look, what is this? It's overall statuses for heroes that can help you in actually learning the statuses in the game for heroes. Look at that, power, HP, attack. We'll get to that later if we can. So be fast, communication, communicate. Some are left for sending on Discord. We have multiple codes. This is the screen showing you where to redeem the code, the redeem icon. Alright, let the best man win in the redemption code direction. So we have EA server and SA server, and I wish you the best. Now it's time to mute myself and let you have some time and take. Okay, I hope that was sufficient time for people to actually copy the codes and try them out. I do love some common summon scrolls given for free. Everyone loves that. So we have the EA and we have the SA. And the direction is very simple. Take a screenshot, copy the text, go to the game, go directly to your profile, and click on the redemption direction. Redeem code, type the code, click OK, click exchange, and congratulations, you have received the code. Okay, so let's move into the summoning scrolls direction and using the scrolls we actually got to do some summoning. Who knows, maybe we'll complete the remaining amount by tomorrow. That's X10, and the majority are B ranked heroes, and we have an addition of 8. So that I think will achieve the 360. Okay, that's one S0. B ranked, B ranked, B ranked, A ranked, 1 diamonds just for luck, another diamonds just for luck, 250. Okay, so we have now the availability of actually taking Satan, the hero, and we're just in time. The refresh is in 1 day 9 hours. Okay, nice. Let's see, is there pieces for him? No, so he'll show directly. Alright, it's time to awaken one of the heroes again, and Satan finally reaches, well, Transcend Plus. Nice. So for now we do have a number of heroes to awaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 heroes in dark faction, 1, 2, 3 in the Superman faction, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the technology, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the nature, and a lot in the God/Hero universe needed to be awakened. Alright, let's look at what we've accumulated up until now. We have 400 out of 800 needed to get another copy of time, and we can also exchange that directly for chests of Uru, and that would give us 8 chests, which is equivalent to 80 chests of Uru. Other than this, we already exchanged for 1 copy of Cyber Ronin, so we're going to be doing it again. And overall, we're still on the pathway of awakening more heroes. For now, let's actually go to the hero deconstruction, take that S hero and destroy him. And that should take us to 1600, but it didn't increase. You never know. Anyway, during previously when the sound wasn't working, we actually finished all the challenges directly, and we went up to ranking 22, which we will try to improve. And yeah, there's still much that can be done in a better lineup, better equipment for the heroes, and maybe it can be increased a little bit more, maybe. But we'll see across time. Other than this, the direction for the secret wheel was very simple. Try to acquire as much of the secret wheel to actually do X30 in one time, and the remaining 2 will be fulfilled and finished hopefully tomorrow or something, and then gain the S Hero Relic custom card like usual. So let's move into something else of actually opening these 2 chests of hopefully rewards, supreme chests, and nothing. Oh, we got 1 luminous beacon, the luminous beacon. That's good. So let's actually look at the accumulation of divine artifacts that we currently have. Let's go to change and divine will. Okay, so the original divine artifacts, which the name is now divine will, we've accumulated all the essential ones, the beginning ones, and now we have almost only 2 remaining, the duplicates, only 2 remaining to actually fulfill the full list of the original and the duplicates, which is good. Prelude of Evil, we're stuck with just the orb and nothing else. Amazing, right? Very amazing. I got a free Baron relic, but my Baron is excellent. Oh yeah, I know your pain. I know your pain. He's at Mystic, right? Time is at Mystic. Let's go into the relic. I think I have different relics for even God/Hero universe. So what am I supposed to do with her relic? Faith, Zeus, and I think there's 1 relic for time, but I don't remember if it's there. Let's see. The best thing you can do for now is hold on to his relic and futuristically hope to actually utilize it. It's sad, but it is what it is. Yeah, didn't get 1 of the relics for time. Eventually will. For now, we are trying to get more relics for Queen of Desert so we can complete the 9 relics cycle. We managed to get the 9 relics almost for Indira, remaining 4. And after a long period of time, we actually got all the relics for the Fury wave and maxed it out at level 60. It still needs all the relics awakened to T1, unfortunately. On the positive side, if we're looking at the God Slayer, he has all his relics awakened to T1, and he's now at 32, which is something better. He's doing much better. And Storm Falcon is come in there. Let's just give her back the Eternal Oath or Eternal Soul. And every time now we upgrade the level, she actually becomes more powerful. And only 2 relics remain until she has her full set of relics with all the additional bonuses given by the relics. And I decided to upgrade one of the T1 to T2 and given her broken armor. She can work with attack, critical and broken armor. By the way, every time the exclusive is upgraded, at a certain point you will notice it tells you critical and it will have an increase. So her critical was here 15, but the last upgrade of level took it to 20. So the exclusive in upgrading it can give her more attack, more HP and more critical. And that makes her enjoying a critical of 97.4, a critical damage of 107, and broken armor 56.9. That's why I selected broken armor. Is there a reason that you leave some relic slots empty if it's not the specific relic of that particular hero? Okay. Oracle or Fatal Judgment for Godslayer. Okay, let's start with the relics and why I leave them empty instead of just shoving anything like what we used to do, which is pretty much not something wrong. You can actually add relics that are not for the hero. By the way, you can do that, right? But it doesn't give you the full effect of the actual relic. If you try to add this, for instance, it will only increase the effective hit by 4%. The additional fixed attack and armor enhanced, nope, nothing. If you go with the normal epic or excellent status of relics, you will get some, but you will not get the full additions. Watch this. Okay, so I don't add it because I find it useless, and it's better to add the relics for the hero directly, which would be better. And let's see if I have an example of doing that move. See this example? You will see here that if you add the excellent, you can at least gain two attributes, the additional fixed and critical damage resistance enhance, okay, in comparison to adding the red relic, for instance. So if we remove this and then we try to find if there is any red relics for any hero, no. Okay, fortunately no for this slot. In any case, I find that the addition doesn't really make a difference. It's not that much. See this? Additional fixed HP enhance, blah 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 blah. Let's equip. Okay, so now it's 101 60 20. Let's unequip and let's add the actual relic 1171. So the actual relic, of course, will give you more of a boost, more of addition. So I just waited out until I actually get the relic for the hero, like in the case, the lovely case of Indira, where she doesn't have her full set of relics, 1, 2, and 3. Of course, temporary, you can just accept the fact I don't have it and find the relic that suits, that gives an addition to the hero, just as a temporary power-up, something like this, and then remove it later when you actually have the relic. Can you do it? Yes. Can it make a small difference? Yeah, sure. Okay, so the Godslayer. Which is better for the Godslayer? The Oracle or Fatal Judgment? You want honesty? Neither. It kind of depends on the battle, and the orb would be better for him. The orb actually, or the Hunter's Seth would be better for him, or the Abyssal Boots, but not a good selection for him, the Abyssal Boots. So if you want something that actually should match him, it should be the orb or the Hunter's Seth, because it will increase his attack, critical and critical damage, and the orb will increase his attack, HP and block. Why are we using Fatal Judgment? Because we don't have that much of a good equipment to give him, and Fatal Judgment increases his attack. Every attack increases hero's attack by 8% plus an additional 15%. More attack equal more damage equal he can do more damage equal more HP. So that's one thing. And then the next is the Oracle. The Oracle will just give him immunity from being stunned, and attack and broken armor increase. Is it a good selection? Can be. Can be if you're in a battle and he's getting stunned and killed. Like this one, where you have the Fury Wave somewhere in it. For instance, he's in this round. Okay, so he's in this battle and he continuously gets stunned and gets killed without being able to attack. Yeah, give him the Oracle. If it's upgraded at least. Free to play. Yeah, that's the issue, isn't it, right? That is the issue. The free to play direction. By the way, one of the things I wanted to talk about is the non-stop merging that's happening in the game. The free-to-play direction is not going to help you to rank up, and all those fantastic desires of I want to rank up in the legend group and beat the players and okay, they're spending more money than you, and you're not actually either spending money or spending very low amounts of money. Okay, so there is always going to be a difference between that. For instance, let's look at this beast. Yes, he is a beast and he's on our server now. Happy we will be. So the beast, okay, as you can see, if you even compare him to the relics I have, he has a good portion of them maxed out. He has a high number of creation treasure with upgrading it, as you can see, and he has the Chronos treasure, which is something you only gain, the Chronos throne, if you actually win in the reincarnation, blah blah blah, and different things. So the critical increase he gets, see that critical, I'm at 0.9. He's at an increase of critical for every one of his heroes 5.4, broken armor 3.6, damage immunity 4.5, faction bonus 175%, force resistance 55.5. So for you to actually just compete with his relics, you would be dreaming without spending money. Not happy, it's all about your ability. Okay, everyone not happy, it's okay. Next, when you're talking about upgrades, about relics, about all that stuff. Okay, so first thing, he has the new skin of Lura. The new skin actually gives him more power up. Okay. He has his exclusive maxed out. Just to showcase why there is a huge power up gap, overall power between players. Okay. He's using money to get resources faster. Yeah, and he's using money to get resources faster. With resources faster, he has the availability to do this. He has perfection sigil selection in all four. Okay, this is the correct attribute and perfect for Storm Falcon and 6 stars. So that's another point. Next point, he is using a dark artifact. That dark artifact will give him an unfair advantage no matter what you do, even if you have the same hero and same 9 relics and same sigil and same upgraded of the exclusive, he will still be able to do more damage. Why? Because for this one, it deals 220% of attack as bonus damage and recovers 50% energy upon killing an enemy. Aside from that, just to give you the middle finger, he already went for the T3 upgrades. The T3 upgrades will add a plus 5% attack and plus 5% HP and plus 8% broken armor in addition also. Aside from that, it's a ranking of S plus broken armor, S plus critical damage plus percentage, and so on. So now, with his high level of 585, just Storm Falcon is at 44 million standalone. Now, how are you gonna compete with that? With what exactly? That boot artifacts is VIP. Yes, but even if you get it, you will struggle in upgrading it, and he doesn't have to only have one dark artifact. And this is again, yeah. Okay, spend all those, but that's the issue. You need to spend that large amount of money to actually try to catch up with him. while he will spend more money and speed up before you. Another one, the hunter's Seth. Okay, that will give her the availability to do more damage than you. She will be able to take out your entire lineup standalone. Amazing. Aside from that, he gets buffs from the gems. HP plus 5%, attack plus 5% again and again. Bonus wise, he's already maxed out a number of things advanced in the game, and you're just coming in at the last second thinking you can compete easily. So there is a reason why he is ranked number 1 because of all the spending, and there is a reason why the upgrading of level up until 500 plus does make a huge difference. For every 20 fantastic levels, you almost gain 1 million additional of overall power up. The number that keeps increasing. Those videos I share with the video and the number on the top keeps adding plus. Pit Spear, another dark artifact. So you're looking at very strong players, spending players, passionate players. Where do you get that spear? It's a dark artifact. That spear was given. Oh, by the way, here's the orb I was telling you, which is a good selection for the God Slayer. The spear is one of the dark artifacts that you can actually wear. You mean on which hero, or where do you get the spear in the first place? Because I think you already know where dark artifacts are. If you're asking me, okay, but it's not showing as something you can select yeah. It's not showing because sometimes not all of the bad boys dark artifacts show here, and at the same time you have the chest that you need to accumulate for 6 months. It was showing actually before. I'm not sure why it's not showing now. Let's have a look and dive deeply in the artifacts and see what's written related to that. Maybe it was a limited event. Can be from events, can be gotten from events. Okay, probably the plain badge does a cycle of showing certain dark relics and then not having it. Yeah, because now they're just promoting these ones, this and this. So they're not currently promoting it, and probably they will be back at it at a certain point. That's fine. Now, related to what Kai said for the boots, pretty much, VIP level 13 does give you the boots, but then you learn the very hard and harsh way. Upgrading dark artifacts is very costly. Very, very costly. 1 level, 200 Source of Evil. Now, Sources of Evil, you can gain it by opening Supreme Chests, by being lucky if you open the Stellar Chest, which I doubt you'll get it, and by being lucky in spending in the Deconstruction, going here and exchanging directly for the Source of Evil. The issue is the amount that will be needed for 1 level upgrade can be too high, and it just keeps on increasing. At certain point, if you want to speed up that process, which will take ages, just 200 for 1 level, and then it increases and more, then you have to spend money. The money. How do you spend the money? Yeah, upgrade is expensive, true. You spend the money by looking at where you can actually get Source of Evil, and probably it will be in the gift here somewhere. Let's see, is it here? Yeah, probably will be here. Not here in the weekly. Okay. Oh yeah, here it is. Beautiful. See that? Beautiful. 2000 Source of Evil. So anyway, the gap will just carry on in being increased, and at the same time more servers are being merged. Let's go into choose server. Let's go into all servers. Let's go into Southeast Asia, and then let's look at how many servers they've reached in adding more. So now we're at 2221 to 2240 servers, and they've added 3 new servers: 2231, 2232, 2233. And miserably, there are still players in the original server of 110 and 120 here. So what they're doing is simply, we're going to take this server and we're going to merge it with this server. Then we're going to take this server and merge it with this server. And so on. Why are they doing this? It helps in saving costs, and it allows you to see more players you have never battled, because you kind of are stuck with the people on your server, and you know the people on your server can be very weak in comparison, or savages. So people like him and him actually want some competition, want a stronger battle. So let's put them all against each other. Why not, right? So the merging of servers is happening across the game in EA and SA, and you're just getting caught in the mix of new servers, stronger players who've been playing for too long and have been saving up, and so on. So what do? We stop trying to compete with them. Yeah. We stop trying to compete with them, because unless you're going to be spending thousands and thousands of dollars, you're not going to catch up with them, because they still will be spending while you're spending. What we can do is go with the peaceful retreat, work on just gaining a couple of dark artifacts over time. 6 months for one, my god. So gain 1 or gain 2, accept the reality. For now, save up on your red diamonds, and there is good things coming up for red diamonds. Be patient and wait for that in announcements. The thing that red diamonds offers you is the availability to save it up in your account, you know, just a small portion, a small amount, and then eventually you'll be able to do the impossible and actually use those red diamonds to exchange for one of the disgusting looking Darky Boys artifacts. So red diamonds can come in handy because you can save them up. You don't need to actually lose them or use them or anything. Is it important to switch servers to find weaker opponents to win more resources? Before, that could have been fantastic. You can just, okay, now I really understand the game, I know how to speed myself up, I'll even spend some money in a new server. I'm gonna target a weak server with weak players, and as soon as I enter into that server, I will go to the arena, I will know how weak they are, and should I stick to that server or not. Let's do that methodology. Let's go with the 1807. Okay, now before, that would have been fantastic, because you will be able to rank up and kick everyone's butt and be like the champion. You would be 20 million and you are the champion against everyone. Now, because they're merging servers, you're not gonna be the champion of anything. You will eventually have to suffer. Okay, they're strong. Here they're strong. That's not good. That is not a good server, as you can see. Let's see the gap after the first 10. 54. So there is a possibility in ranking up to a certain point, because people have done exactly what you're talking about. Starting from number 8, going upwards, these are kind of the top strongest on the server, kind of. So 62, 60, 64 and above that. But if you go below it, you'll find a major gap. 54, 27, 42, 38, they will come to suffer on our server. 30 million, 21. So there is a possibility that this is a new server. Now, if you want to actually implement that very smart, very cool, not so cool move, you actually need to select one of the new servers, not one of the old ones. How do you know that? Simply, you would just scroll on both sides until you reach the end, the conclusion. Here, you would search for one of these with the icon new, and then you would create an account in there. because the new players that are strong are not on them yet. So you can dominate everything there easily, and maybe just achieve a title or a ranking temporary until they merge all the remaining servers one by one, and then eventually, like you did nothing. You've been spending that entire time, like our server, for nothing. If you have a title in the Void Ring, it will be taken from you by aggressive, very strong players. You see this 101 million. See this? Let's get him. Yeah, so it does happen that no matter what you do, there's always a stronger player. Let's actually watch his battle. There's always a stronger player, a more spending player in the game who will actually try to rank up and beat you. So the best thing is to ignore them, work on your account, and hopefully you'll be beaten some, but not all. And the network is unstable, so we cannot play it. Sad. Anyway, the objective is still the same like it was before. It has not changed. Get all the heroes to be above exclusive 20 in upgrades. Carry on in upgrading the gym level of all of them to above level 90 or at least level 90. And once all of that has been achieved, we can go into the third cycle of make the heroes stronger, and that includes, of course, awakening them, giving them artifacts, and so on. So as you can see, she is one of the heroes who's still under preparation to actually become stronger. The objective, of course, is to do that to the entire heroes in the account, and that takes time. So this exclusive needs to be taken directly to level 20. And then once you've reached all your heroes are awakened, all your heroes have been upgraded from the exclusive from 0 to 10, and then from 10 to 20, you'll go into the final cycle of upgrading them from 20 to 30, and then happy you will be because you're finally much stronger. He finished one of the cycles of being upgraded at least to exclusive 10, remaining until exclusive 20. Whatever, not really, man. Not really. We're just barely gonna be touching the 100 million soon. Well, at least this looks nicer now. Kinda. We still need to get better Phantom Sigil to actually add it. And we need to upgrade that one because I didn't have resources, and then I ignored upgrading it and just left it. And just keep on upgrading and adding more better sigil for your heroes, taking your heroes to T2. See that? One innocent T2, the rest are T1, and one another T2. Gathering the relics, of course, does make a difference, and so is many things in the game. Increasing the spirit link level, you need to carry on and just accept the fact you need to go above 500. You're not gonna be able to carry on in the game if you don't keep on upgrading the level and just try to reach the 500. Because in Europe, once you've reached Europe and difficult, not the ordinary, then the true suffering will happen. Then you will really notice the importance of leveling up. If you want to regress an S hero, do you need a specific star-like thing? Do you know where to get that? Actually, yes, I know where to get that. Yes, it is. And then it's in the equipment tomb also. Mixed. I think it already finished the equipment tomb. That limited event. Okay, so the alternative will be actually to go to the deconstruction and this one. The refractor particle. So it will take 50, and one S plus hero gives you 100 of the essence. So you can actually gain 2. It will only be sold once in a month, one of it only. There's a limitation, a huge limitation on it. Now another way I don't care, I have never used it and want to never use it, okay, is hero regress. Okay, hero regress is a little bit different. aside from it can actually show a number of your heroes, and hero reset also is available. The difference is hero regress will regress the hero to, well, its basic copies from the beginning. Okay, hero reset pretty much will do the same. So yeah, see that? But the difference is this one will just take it to level 1, still same awakening, and the hero reset will take your hero into excellent. Yes, pretty much it will take you into excellent awakening and return all the resources. The refractor particle, you can just ignore this. See this is the refractor particle. You can ignore it by fulfilling a completely different condition, and that is what exactly I do, because I don't want to go for the refractor. The condition would be to have 2 heroes. One is awakened immortal, and one you just whatever, you just awakened him up to a certain stage, mystic at least or something. Then you can just regress that hero. As you can see, some heroes require a refractor because they're at immortal. Okay, other heroes, which is this specific hero, Houston, I have 2 copies of her. Okay, the 2 copies I can just regress without using the refractor, because if you look at the condition, it has written one having 2 or above epic or above duplicate heroes, the lower tier hero can be regressed. So the best thing is ignore the refractor, gain another copy of the hero, awaken both beyond epic, and usually the issue that happens, one is immortal and the other is maybe mystic, maybe epic. So just get 2 copies of the same hero, awaken both copies, and eventually you'll be able to regress one, and that's it. I have never used the refractor, will never use the refractor, and it's all good without even having to exchange for it. Yeah. It's very smart. It's a very initiative direction that to regress S plus heroes, you need to have more S plus heroes. The refractor, you can always destroy an S plus hero to gain the refractor, but then again, you're doing the same thing whether you want to or not. So it's better just to have 2 copies of the same hero, and over time, if you want to regress that hero, you made a mistake or something, just do it then, or just ignore that old copy and use it for food and build a new copy, whatever suits you better in battle. So overall, if we're looking at the portrait and the beauty of the portrait, more heroes are being added in the game, including her, for instance. More heroes need to be awakened, and it never ends, as you can see. At least on the positive side, we've got a good number of heroes awakened. We are above 36 heroes awakened to immortal. Still carrying on with Julia, and we still have to awaken Satan, we still have to awaken Time and Jane and the rest of the fun bunch. After the rest of the fun bunch, we're trying to focus more on the remaining parts of the heroes that you can see here. So this is kind of the remaining part of the heroes that need to be awakened from the start of the screen. From Cyber Ronin, starting from Cyber Ronin, going up until Balance. So that would be the full selection of heroes that need to be awakened for now. Cyber Ronin, I'm relying on getting a copy directly from the Deconstruction store. Here, if you go to the Deconstruction store, you will use S heroes in the recycle station. Hero deconstruct, you would select that, it will give you 100 of the colorful essence. Once you have 4K, you can exchange for a copy for him instead of trying to get it somewhere else. 2 copies, and then you can awaken our lovely lad. Do it a couple of times and you will have fulfilled the condition. This is the last copy I actually got, and as you can see, he is at Transcend ++. Next awakening will take him to Immortal, and then Mecharex is at Mythic, unfortunately. Afra is suffering, and Bonnie is suffering, and a number of them are suffering, and we're also trying to start on the direction of awakening the Baron also. So I got one copy, and another copy is needed, and then he can be awakened to legendary. So overall it's kind of the same cycle of the game. Collect the heroes, awaken the heroes, gain resources, upgrade the equipment for the heroes, level up the heroes, play the different events in the game, collect the resources, wish for the best, keep working on your heroes. So yes, good morning Hector. Hello. So do you have any question, guys, before we actually go to the final messages for ending the stream and stuff? Yes, good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. We still lack the power. Okay. Let's see. So we're almost there in actually finishing this X-War cycle here, and then we can finally go for the remaining parts of the store, take the Fury and destroy him as food, move from the world map instead of the Alps. We've been stuck there for a while, and go to the Black Forest. Is it important to rebuild the second hero of the same after you reach Immortal? Depends on what hero and why you want to rebuild him. If you're going to build Houston for using her in Quantum Invasion, yes. And no, it's a second hero of the same. You need to have total esteem 6+. Yeah, Houston is kinda built the second copy for a number of reasons. So if you look here, Immortal, original Houston, okay, and then Immortal, not original Houston. Alright, so why would you do that? One reason for Quantum Invasion, for using the same hero twice. Second reason, when it comes to the monthly quest, you know, the hero awaken a hero to mystic and blah 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 blah. What happens with the second copy of Houston, and let's just do it for the sake of showing it, we search for the Houston, the second copy, then we regress the second copy of Houston. Once she is regressed, we can pretty much awaken from the beginning Houston and take her directly to Mystic while having all the resources we need, because you're only consuming 10 blue diamonds to do this, while having all the heroes already available. And then you would carry on doing this, and voila, you'll be achieving a number of the tasks for the monthly quest of awakening epic, awakening legendary, and reaching mystic and stuff. So by doing that, you will never need to struggle in awakening a hero to mystic, because that hero will always be available for you to just regress whenever you need it for the monthly quest. And as soon as you reach mythic, that requirement of the monthly quest of awakening heroes will be fulfilled, and you can just take the hero back again to Immortal like you did, absolutely no destruction, like this. The good thing is, all of this will only consume 10 blue diamonds. All the heroes that are used in upgrading Houston are going to be reused again, so you lose absolutely nothing. 10 blue diamonds is something you can gain easily in any part of the day without any struggle in the first place. So Transcend Plus, Transcend Plus Plus, and then the final one, to the Immortal we go. And like that, we awaken the hero from the beginning to the end to fulfill the awaken heroes to mythic one time, and we also got one legendary, one epic, and a number of them all in one. X-War on level 43 plus. You need 4 teams. I can imagine later on need 6 teams. Well, since they will not stop on expanding in after Infernal and adding more stages of X-War. By the way, we're very close in reaching X-War 39, but I'm not trying to push it and hey, let me change the lineup, let me do the easy way out, let me add better artifacts, because you will be stuck even worse because you didn't upgrade the spirit link level and take your heroes beyond 400. So that's one point. And the second point, what are you gonna do even if you reach that? You need more heroes awakened, upgraded with their relics and their equipment, and it's going to be insanity level 100 the more heroes you need. As you can see, look, here's a good example. 9 relics and still not upgraded, so he's ranking up. So speeding up doesn't give you anything, it just gives you a headache and suffering, just the same way you would try to speed up in Galaxy Wanted and get stuck unlimited times. 918 doesn't make a difference whether you speed up, you finish it, you do not finish it, because you will continuously get stuck. Also, you'll be meeting lovely God Hero universe and mixes and matches you've never imagined you will be seeing in the game, and they are stronger than you. So the best thing is to try and advance slowly, build up the spirit link level, carry on in upgrading, gaining relics, upgrading the exclusive, and the cycle direction that I said, take your heroes to exclusive level 10 and then do a cycle of taking them to exclusive level 20 and then work on getting them to exclusive level 30, because it will really make a difference at that stage. He's at level 30 and he's at 11 million and his equipment sucks, and gem wise he still needs some improvement and work. Relic wise, at least he has his full set of relics upgraded to T1. So as you can see, you will need more heroes, more stronger heroes, more upgrade to the exclusive maxed out, and so on. So don't try to speed up, just build your heroes, enjoy the game, treat it like a normal game, not a rush to win that fast. Spirit language, yeah, it's okay. That's actually very good. If after level 530 you need 11 million, I'm at currently, as you can see, 454, and it requires 9 million already. So that's not really the issue. The issue is with the red diamonds, the red stones, the enchantment stones. This one is actually the issue unless you start figuring out how to get it across the game in easier ways. One of them is let me suck it out from here. Another one that's less expensive is let me take some from the colorful spirit essence. The spirit essence, this one is just normal heroes you can destroy and gain more of the enchantment stone. So it does help knowing how to gain more of the enchantment stone. A little bit from here, a little bit from events, a little bit from auto yield AFK here, and then a little bit from Lost Land. If you go to Lost Land, you can actually purchase it there also, and then eventually you'll be able to level up 600 and then one for 4 million. So coin wise, you can always do the naughty thing of spending your blue diamonds also. Chick chick. Oh look, now it's 3 million. Enchantment get on Galaxy Wanted. True, there is also the Galaxy Wanted and sweeping twice, the free ones, the key. If you sweep twice, you'll also get 340 times 2, so that does help in the overall accumulation of resources, because you need to do it daily, and eventually you'll have enough for 1 level upgrade. For the 11 million, pretty much My Knight, My Lord, the direction, the new one will help a little with the resources you need. The AFK will also help the auto yield, and the home world will also give you some good amounts. It does help if you upgrade your home base beyond the level 30, because the gold mine can actually be upgraded to give you more yield daily. Level 50, of course, you will love it. It gives you a good chunk of resources. Then you have, of course, the casino, which can give you some coins also. So overall, the game does require you to play daily and get resources from different places. These like icons also give you a small pile of gold and so on. So yeah, overall it's okay, but you kind of need to keep upgrading your level, and eventually something will happen wonderful. Anyway guys, if you don't have any more questions, it's time to end the stream, and thank everyone who joined. Any more questions? If I have limitation on resources, this is better to upgrade the exclusive of the S plus heroes before S heroes. Are you starting new in the game? That does make a difference. Are you starting new in the game? Just new, fresh. Yeah, just take it. We don't have anything. Okay. Yeah, there is also that. It kind of depends on what S hero you're upgrading, but yeah, it can help you if you're still new in the game to focus on certain S plus heroes to upgrade more than the S heroes, because they will carry you in the game longer. For instance, at the beginning of the game, if you get Tuku or Storm Falcon, upgrading her exclusive will get you through a good portion of X-War and Galaxy Wanted earlier. So Storm Falcon, Tuku, the God Slayer. If you're new, yeah, focus on Tuku or Indira, but Tuku also is more beneficial. So Tuku, Indira, who else? Julia, the Baron, if you have a copy from him. Focusing also on Blazing Centure, Rockefeller. If you get a Immortal and exclusive, well, upgrading Tuku in its own and awakening her when you're starting the cycle new in the game, try to get a copy for her here from the Blood Phrasal by destroying B ranked heroes. Blood Phrasal, you can get one copy at least from her here and upgrade her faster. So yeah, focus on awakening if you're using Tuku. Focus on Indira. Focus on the God Slayer if you get him. Focus on Julia if you get her. Focus on Cyber Ronin and Thinker or Anna. Mix and match. The most important thing is just focus on six heroes at the beginning. Okay, focus on powering them up and choose wisely the heroes you will focus on. Okay, nice. It's okay, we all did that mess, and eventually you will max out a hero like him, for instance. S heroes, by the way, the maximum is level 30. So after you've done that, you cannot do anything to increase the level anymore. That's it. It's maxed out. So S heroes are different than if you compare an S plus hero, which goes to level 40. So yeah, just mix and match between the heroes that you already are working on and worked on. Don't add more in trying to work on them. So focus on Chloros, focus on Laura, focus on Julia, focus on Lucas. And yeah, Laura is more OP because the more you upgrade the level, the more stronger she becomes, the more you actually build some conscious and take her exclusive to T2, the more you can upgrade her critical and critical damage. And one important thing in powering up that everyone needs to take into account is the Union Tech. You need to finish the Union Tech, because it adds the attack and HP and block and all those good attributes. And Union Institute 100% for the increase in damage. You need to start working on that also. Yes, but Julia Arbon is even more OP. Okay, that's a good direction. Pamela T to go for. Julia and Baron is even more OP. Actually, if you're talking about the OPP of the game, yeah, of course, Julia does rank, the Baron does rank. But then again, you need to understand, you need the relics, and you need the exclusive upgraded above level 20, preferably level 30. And then the Baron awakened, and then giving him the gems, and then taking the blah 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 to T2. So pretty much you need a full build of something like this, and then you can see something compared. You can just say, okay, he's OP, he. So without something like this, okay, he's not gonna be OP. He's gonna be Tuku just slashed him 2 slices to his side, and he was killed easily, the Baron. Okay, and then again, you're gonna be needing heroes to back him up to protect him if you're going up against Tuku or Storm Falcon. So take the T1 to T2. Take the exclusive. Yeah, Hawkins is the #1 Seven of Africa. Take the exclusive above level 20, hopefully level 30. Get the relics and add them. Upgrade them to T1. Get the gems and shove them in the sockets here and actually upgrade it. Okay, and after you've done all that, figure out what artifact you're gonna be giving Julia. Don't be stingy, find a good artifact to increase her attack. Fatal Judgment might work, but increasing her accuracy is dumb actually. Look at the guide, even there, even here it tells you attack critical and critical damage. Okay, so why give her something like that? Why not give her something like this? Something like the spear, something like the hammer? But alas, it's all wishful thinking. I guess you can always give her Eternal Soul just cause, or Meteor Dust to increase the critical, or Eternal Oath. Yeah, that can help. Hold on, what is that? Hello. So we have a new edition, Frozen Mirror. Interesting. Attack and HP. Basic attack increases the target's damage taken by 5%, can be stacked up to 5 times additionally. The target takes 7% more damage during the 3rd and 5th attack. So that would be given to an attacker. It's not going to be given to a shield, a meat shield like Thinker, for instance. Interesting. It increases the HP and attack only. Yeah, but you can get their coffee easier than Chloroslor. When you complain, yes, they denied it. Well, eventually you'll be able to get the copy of the hero you want, even if it takes you time. You can always just put some faith in the S plus card wish direction. So that's one thing you will have to accept the fate of. Then go with the bless summoning here just to get some more heroes, and then accept you will need the faction summoning crystals, collect them, and then exchange. By the way, this is one of the ways I actually got copies of Storm Falcon to awaken her, by exchanging from here. And then again, there's also the Legend Mall where you can go here directly, and there's a bunch of good looking heroes that you're gonna be needing to awaken whether you like it or not. Oh look, there's a copy already bought. There's Lucas, there's Folklore. Oh, and there's also the shards that you collect from actually doing the ask for help. See this? Collect 50 shards daily. Daily you will collect 1 shard. and then you'll be able to do the amazing summoning of one copy of the hero. Let's look at the copy I'm working on now. Yep. So 31 out of 50, and then we can summon one Fearless Aegis. Baron Julian is what I'm thinking about. Good evening. Yeah, hi, good evening. I have Julia Max, not Baron Evening. Well, guys, whatever you have maxed out, trust me, it will take you ages unless you're spending money to max out all the heroes with all the relics, with all the right sigil, with the T2, with everything that can increase your hero's overall power to the degree you just need to accept what you can achieve. Thank you. It took over a year plus to actually reach this. Actually, those codes were actually showed on the screen, actually, for people who just jumped in now. Voila! Okay, guys, speed up. You might find some of the codes that haven't been used yet. And do remember, some of those codes I keep it on the side, unrelated, not showing them in the stream for people who attended the stream but couldn't use any of the codes. So like before, message on Discord if you actually attended the stream. And yes, I know who attended the stream. I can see your names. More than everything, the exclusive is the hardest to max out. Not really. It's not the hardest to max out. Not really. It just takes time. The issue with it taking time is because we always try to focus on too many heroes at the same time. That's one of the issues. Oh, you're welcome. Again, my recommendation, when we show codes on the screen, you take a screenshot of the codes when they're shown on the screen. Then you go fast into the Google Translate app. You choose that image to translate it, and then you can copy the codes directly. And then with a fast sweep between apps, you go into the game, copy, paste the code, and maybe it will work. These are actually codes, you can use them inside the game, like the redemption codes that the game gives. Mummy is sick, Mummy hubby 2024, X hero, fantastic speed, Incinerus 2024, sport weather 2019. Those codes that the game gives, that you can use them to redeem actually common summon scrolls, blue diamonds and stuff. So again, take a screenshot, copy the code by using Google Translate, and this is me teaching you how to do it actually. And then once you're in the game, okay, you would go to your profile picturita here, click on it, redeem code, and then click on exchange. And that's kind of the point of us giving in the stream free redemption codes for people joining, a way to give back to the community. Anyway, do take into account EA servers have their own codes and SA server has their own codes, which means don't use the EA on SA and vice versa. Your server does make a difference in the code working or not. So Southeast Asia are stuck with the SA, EA Sports are stuck with the EA codes. Will they work if you do vice versa? No, they will not, because they're specifically tailored for that server. New club reopen. I see. One last thing I would say before ending the stream. For the point of upgrading the exclusive. To upgrade the exclusive, you need chests of Uru. Chests of Uru can be gained in multiple ways across the game, especially in the Valiant Trial event. If you're good at the Valiant Trial event, complete it, you will gain at least 70 chests of Uru. Another thing is destroying. Tried the new code. No, I cannot. He can try it. Another thing is gaining the essence by destroying S+ heroes you do not need because you awakened that hero in the first place. and then exchanging directly for chest of Uru. So each S plus hero gives you 100 essence, and that would be 20 chests of Uru. So that can work, because if you destroy, let's say, 3 or 4 S plus heroes, you will gain enough at least, or close, maybe once or twice doing it, enough to upgrade more of the level, the exclusive level of, for instance, Tuku. So it does take time, and of course, again, why it's difficult in the game, because you're competing with spending players. Again, I can just ignore all those conditions, just go and buy first this, the exclusive pack, and then I'm not happy, I want more. Okay, I will search here, another 30, I will buy this also. And then I'm still not happy, I'm miserable, I will go to the perks, I will go to the subscription super value fund, this one, it doesn't have what I want, it only has 15 and another 15. This one doesn't even have chests of Uru, sad, but it does have an S plus card. So pretty much the difference between spending players high end is they actually have, well, they purchased the super value fund, the luxury fund. They also purchased the monthly card, the deluxe monthly card, so they get another copy of one of the dark artifacts. So the difference again between us and them, do you know what this is actually? This is a faction crystal. This is the one you use in the faction store. So just by purchasing this subscription, they actually gain faction scrolls without doing anything, chests of Uru without doing anything, more chests for that event also. They also gain 50 shards for 1 S plus hero selection, so they can choose a copy directly like this. And then they have the super value fund chest, and so on and so on. So spending money does pay in the game. And you also have the customization. Spend the money, get the customization. He wants to upgrade one of the define artifacts. I'll take the 70 and I'll take the 10k. Okay, then I can upgrade my heroes faster. I don't like that. I'll take the 30. Okay, and then the 25. See that? Okay, I want more. I'll take the 1500 and the 80 to recost, and then another one. I want the 2 relic card sigil selectional. Okay, and let's take 40, or let's go with the 30. So as you can see, the availability of spending money in the game, these are all resources everyone wants in the game in the first place. Spend money, gain them directly, spend more money, gain them directly, do it a couple of times in 1 week. Your account is Superman hero style. So yeah, it is difficult. Anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another new video related to Epic Heroes X Hero. Save as many animals as you can. Definitely will be seeing you in an upcoming video, and like always, the upcoming stream will be the Friday after the next one. The Friday after the next one. Not the next one, next week, no, the week after. Other than this, do leave a like and a comment and subscribe, and do check out the membership on the channel. You might like it. We're going against save animals in my belly. Yeah, definitely. Do check out the membership on the channel. We are working on videos of explaining the game tailored for the membership. And other than this, thank you so much for joining us for this stream. Have a great day, night, or evening ahead of you. And if you missed the stream, it's okay. There will be other opportunities other than this. If you joined the stream and was unable to use the codes that were shown on the screen, please do message the Discord on on the channel, the Discord for the channel, and definitely I'll help you with that. If one of the codes you tried and you were on the stream and it didn't work and you had issues, blah blah blah, or everyone used all the codes, definitely do message me on Discord. And have a great night ahead, guys. Thank you so much. Join member, see me dancing. Really, you would upload a video of you dancing, and we just uploaded membership exclusive only. Right, I see. See the dedication. Okay, we might upload a video of a little cat dancing to welcome the channel memberships, right? Here, look at this funny compilation of cats dancing. Anyway, thank you so much, Kai, and everyone, and have a good night, evening, or morning ahead of you. Bye bye, and have a great day.